Welcome back to the series where I just do all the quests on Ironman, and today I'm gonna be tackling Children of the Sun. As always, this is still the same day recording as literally like the last 3 videos that I made, mainly because I'm just trying to stall for time so that I have a month to grind my battle abilities. So by next episode, so like next week, you're gonna see how much progress I've made. I'm hoping for some, but I can never like guarantee that I'm gonna have health or time to actually do Runescape, but it's gonna be some nonetheless. Anyway, hello! So they're from the west? Yes, they call it Warlamore, the Shining Kingdom. It's meant to be one of the most beautiful places in the world. What are you talking about? Oh, hello. Are you here to see the delegation? Delegation? See, it's not just me who doesn't know what's happening. The delegation from Warlamore, of course. After all these years, they're finally opening up the kingdom for travel and trade. Isn't it exciting? Why would I be excited about a place I never even knew existed? A whole land locked off for hundreds of years. Do you not want to be one of the first outsiders to step foot there? Think of the adventure! I'll buy a souvenir, maybe? Adventure? Sounds dangerous. I'll be staying right here, thank you very much. Boring! What about you, stranger? Sure. I'm actually something of an adventurer myself. That's just a shorthand for I have no real job, I do a bit of this and that. That's the spirit. I bet you'll want to be one of the first to head over to Warlamore. I don't even know what Warlamore is. I thought that this was gonna have something to do with a cult, considering that Children of the Sun just kinda sounds like there's somebody like worshipping the sun or something. But sure, what can you tell me about Warlamore? It's far across the Western Ocean, over the mountains south of Great Corrend. Thanks to the sea and the mountains, it's totally isolated. No one is allowed to come or go without good reason. Sounds like a prison. Quite the opposite. It's a beautiful and prosperous kingdom ruled over by the Sun Queen. The Sun Queen? Yes, she rules from her palace in their capital, Civitas Illa Fortis. The sun plays an important role in Varlamonian life. In fact, they worship it. What? The sun? That's right. They have their own religion over there, dedicated to the sun and the moon. Isn't that fascinating? I don't know, it all sounds a bit odd to me. How come you know so much about Warlamore? I have a feeling that you're selling me a place that doesn't even exist. A while back, a group of travelers came through here on their way to the Darklands of Mauritania. They said they were from the College of Bards. College of Bards? Yes, it's found in the floating city of Tempestus. Members of the college are some of the only people allowed to travel to and from Warlamore. They stayed the night in the Blue Moon Inn and spent hours telling us about their homeland. I've been dying to visit ever since. When will this delegation arrive? Oh, it should be any time now. Hang on, what's going on over there? Wait, that's them! They're here! I'm just gonna casually take pictures of the Praise the Sun dudes. There they are, the Children of the Sun. That's Itzla Arkan, heir to the throne of Warlamore. And there's Servius, the Teokan of Fralos. Teokan? What's a Teokan? It means High Priest. He's a religious leader in Warlamore. Huh? What are you doing with that bag? Just delivering some supplies to the guards at the gates. Well, hurry back. We need everyone at their posts. Yeah, that doesn't sound very convincing. That's an unusually big bag he's carrying. Now, where might you be going with that? You look a bit shifty, so... Oh wow, okay, I need to stay hidden from him. So I have to start the cutscene. Oh, okay, it just starts from here. That's fun. And this is very interactive. God damn it. I started moving too fast. I should just stay... When did you release this, actually? 2024? No wonder it's very interactive. This one is a new one. Continue going. God damn it. I should have stayed behind that house. The house that I was at previously, I mean this house. Because I was afraid that he was gonna, like, leave my view. But I can, like, technically hide very well over here. I could, like, get closer to him, but I do not dare. You failed to stay close enough! Okay. I hate how sensitive these kind of things are. Because this means that the first point you hide here. The second point you go over there. But through here. Very specifically. So the moment he moves, you move. And then you immediately... Yeah, he can't see you here. And this is an easy corner. There is a lot of buildings in here, so... There is a mangy dog that's now following me, which is a bit of a problem. But it's not too bad. I saw where he went. He went into this house. What are you up to in there? You're late. I'm here, aren't I? If you're not happy, maybe you should have been the one to steal the uniforms. Enough! We don't have much time. Do you have everything? Mostly. Mostly? I grabbed what I could. We're just going to have to make do. The delegation is already in the palace. We need to be ready to strike as to leave. Indeed. You all know the target. Get changed quick and be ready to take your positions. Good luck! You're going to need it. You lot panic too much. It's gonna be fine. Now let's get moving. This doesn't look good. I better let the sergeant know. I wish that I could do, like, more than that. Like, I don't know, beat them up? Beating them up sounds good. Are they still, like, here? Or are they gonna... No, they're gonna be in the palace, and that's the sergeant. Move along. I have some information that you need to hear. What is it? There are some bandits disguising themselves as guards. I think they're planning to attack the delegation from Valamor. Surely you can't be serious. It's true. One of them infiltrated your guards and stole some uniforms. He came right through here earlier with them. The one with the large bag. I thought I didn't recognize them, but then it's so hard to keep up. We get through guards so quickly around here for some reason. The players are murdering the guards for training purposes. Whoops! So what do we do? Should we warn the delegation? And risk a panic? No, better we deal with this now while they're safe in the palace. Do you know how many bandits there are? 4 in total. Good, because I wouldn't have remembered. Right, we can work with that. You get out there and point them out. With them being disguised, you'll need to keep a close eye out for any guard who looks or acts differently to the others. Don't go too far. If the bandits intend to attack the delegation, they'll either be here in the square or on the eastern road between the square and the bank. Eastern road's there. Return to me once you found all 4 and we'll take them all at the same time. Alright, I'll get to it. This ended up being a lot more interesting than I thought it would be. We're looking for a guard. She tries to keep order around here. Her bizarre uniform is not helping. They all have the exact same examine. We're looking for anyone that acts weird. But I don't know what acts weird looks like. I mean... Okay, he doesn't patrol like everybody else. He's just standing like this. Which makes me think that there's something off with him. There might be like small differences in their uniforms or something. Yeah, like that guy is carrying a mace. So this guy is sleeping over here. And this guy is carrying a mace. And that doesn't look quite proper. I'm just checking the rest of them. Okay, she doesn't have a helmet. I think that would be all. 2 of them are acting improperly and 2 of them have weird items on them. I'll signal my guards to bring them in. Bandits are quickly arrested. That could have ended up quite nasty if not for you. Once again, good work. So what happens now? The bandits will be interrogated. If all goes well, we'll get some useful information out of them. Speaking of which, given it was you who found them in the first place, you might be able to offer some support. Would you be willing to help? Of course! Where do you need me? Come with me. We'll use the cell on the palace roof for the interrogations. It's nice and out of the way. Alrighty, this is very fancy. Ah, Nilsson, Sergeant. Prince Itzel. I'm sorry, but I wasn't expecting you here. Well, all that politics downstairs was getting a bit dry, but then I heard there's been a bit of a commotion. I thought I'd come see what the fuss was all about. You don't mind, do you? Well, no, it's just that... Wonderful. And you? Who are you? Hello there, I'm Story Mirta. Story Mirta. Koani, pleased to meet you. Crown Prince Itzla Arkan, heir to the Sun Throne, at your service. Tell me, Story Mirta, are you the one who caught these would-be assassins? Yeah, I mean, 2 of them were using wrong gear, and 2 of them were like standing weird. That's right. Well then, why don't you and I ask the sun a few little questions? You don't mind, do you, Sergeant? Not at all, but excellent. Let's get started then. Is it gonna be political intrigue? Is she gonna be rude and like cruel? Or he? I think that's a he. He is a prince. It's just... he's kind of gender fluid prince. From how much I can see of him, which is not much. Sorry, prince. Nil salt to you, Iknami. I heard you managed to get yourself into a spot of bother. I'm not telling you anything. Ah, Terama, such a shame. No matter though. I'll have you talking in no time. Now you'll need to forgive me, but I'm a bit new around here, so your customs are not familiar to me. Tell me, Iknami, what's the preferred method of interrogation in these parts? You're asking me how you should interrogate me? Well, it just seemed polite to ask. Why do I feel like he's about to like chop his legs off or something? We have all sorts of fun methods back home in Varlamore. We could give 1 or 2 of them a go if you want. If I want? Absolutely. Now, what are your thoughts on chicken? Chicken? Oh, sorry, Mirta, do you not have any chickens here? Sorry again, all of this is quite new to me. Yes, we have chickens. The farms around here have loads. Well then, why the confusion? Have you never seen one before? Oh, you poor sheltered thing. Did your parents never show you the wonders of countryside? I know what a chicken is. Well, why didn't you say so? I don't know what game you're playing, but it won't work on me. No game at all, Iknami. The reason I ask is because one of our preferred methods in Varlamore involves just a small amount of fire. And you'll never believe it, but the smell of human flesh, once it gets going... You're going to cook me? Cook? No, not at all. That would imply I'm going to eat you, and I'm not a barbarian. That would be interesting to know if it tastes like chicken as well. Alright, enough. I'll tell you what you want. Kwani? So, who are you working for? I don't know their name. So, were you gonna cook this guy and feed him to the chickens, or were you just bullshitting for like the past 5 minutes? I don't know their name. They just paid us to attack the delegation. They didn't look to be from around here. I reckon it was one of your lot. Why did they want you to attack the delegation? They didn't say, but that priest, he was the target. So Varlamonian paid you to assassinate the Teokan. You're not giving me much to go on. That's all I know. Well, I think we're done here. Come, story, Mirta. It's nice of you to believe him. I think we got what we needed here. You're sure he told you everything? Oh yes, the fear of being cooked will do that to a person. All total rubbish, of course. Imagine burning someone alive. How much more civilized over in Varlamore. So he was bullshitting him, like he made this whole speech about chickens. And what? You're confused about what a chicken is? And in reality, he just didn't even know where he was going with that. We just cut out their heart. Well, it's still beating instead. Jesus Christ, that's not an interrogation technique, that's just murder. I can't tell if you're joking or not. Anyway, sounds like there's some work to do when we get back home. An assassination attempt on the Teokan of Ralos? Concerning stuff. First up though, I better get back to the politics. Story Mirta, once we got these papers signed, you lot will be free to travel to Varlamore for the first time. No more needing explicit permission. You can come and go as you please. Now, it's entirely up to you of course, but given we have you to thank for stopping this plot, would be very keen if you join me in Varlamore to continue the investigation. No need to decide now, but if you do wish to accept my offer, just speak to Regulus Cento outside the eastern gates of the city. Now, they'll be missing me downstairs. Trimoiva, and may the sun light your way. Itzla departs. Well, that was interesting. Not every day the heir to a far-off land comes and interrogates one of your prisoners. Oddly enough, no. This will be an interesting report to write. And on that note, I'll best get to it. All the best, adventurer. Thank you for your help. And the icon for this thing is a chicken. Okay. I'm gonna assume that Valamore is like some sort of special islandy place. I'm like so tempted to like go and speak to somebody downstairs to just figure out what it is. But I also feel like I shouldn't. But I should also actually climb downstairs. And I'm trying to figure out how to do that. Which of the stairs have a down to them? I have no business being here. Ah, 1 down the staircase. 2 down the staircase. There we go. So they said Eastern Gate, right? Don't know why I'm asking you. Can't answer me. East is that way. So there will be somebody at the Eastern Gate that would allow me to travel to and from a new place. Thing is, I don't want to start a new quest. But if it is just travel, then I would do it. But also, I don't see it. Unless when they said Eastern Gate, they meant the Eastern Gate of the palace? Maybe? Like here? Maybe like... Who's Trenzor? Oh, this guy is just here to do... gardening. Okay. Give me a moment. I just want to check if this even has a follow. Oh yeah, there is a lot of quest content in there apparently. So this guy, I didn't look far enough. He's here. This is where he is. I don't quite want to start a quest. I want to go there. And then, I don't know, I'm just gonna teleport back to Lumbridge or something. Lumbridge is not the most convenient place, but at the very least it's completely free. A bird? I wanna know where we go. That's a Quetzal. Well, just look over there, my dear companion. Premio, and you'll have your answer. Varlamore is a large and diverse kingdom, but thanks to our Quetzals, navigating is straightforward as can be. Sounds exciting. You're not wrong here. Nothing beats taking to the skies. He asked me to escort you to the capital. Okay, so I feel like the moment they go there, we will start the next quest. Because he's like, oh, they asked me to escort you, and like, you know, things happen and stuff. And the second quest should be called Twilight's Promise? Aha! Twilight's Promise. Intermediate! That's not a word that I like. Combat level 40 is not a word that I like. So, okay. We have unlocked a bird that takes us to a faraway land. The faraway and colorful land of wherever the delegation was from. And the next quest in the series requires 40 combat level, and I tried quests that had 50 combat level and shat my pants. So, I'm just gonna go back to doing the thing that I was gonna be doing, which is grinding my combat levels. And when we come back next week, we can then decide what we're doing. Maybe I'm gonna tackle this, or maybe I'll go back and tackle the quests that I gloriously failed before. Or maybe I'm just gonna stall for time and do some more short quests. This was extremely short. I appreciate the cutscenes, but it felt like the whole quest was a cutscene. I feel like some of the older quests are balanced a bit better when it comes to you going off into the world and doing something. Maybe you should have asked me for a chicken. Started having the whole spiel about the chicken. Maybe at that point I would feel like the balance was better reached. But yeah, thank you all for watching. I have a lot of grinding to do before we're gonna see each other next week for you, and it's a month from now for me. So I'm just gonna be busy. Thank you so much for my Patreon supporters. I hope I'm gonna see you all on my other video, on my next video in this series, the upcoming Friday, and toodaloo for now.